Hey world. On this session I'm going to be continuing my stories of woe, of the height difference, and pretty much taller girls and shorter guys. But I got one more Yahoo since I wasn't able to finish that from the previous session, and then we'll go into the articles with comments. And like I said, the comments are kind of lengthy, some of them, so they're going to take up probably a few more vids. But before I start, let me get the disclaimer out of the way. Please see the disclaimer on the description and on this video. And no, you can't sue me or take any kind of legal actions against me for viewing, because it's at your own discretion. Now, so continuing with one of the Yahoo answers and questions. Give me just a moment to, I guess, set my alarm here. So that's what, roughly 2 minutes, 1 minute in. So 7 minutes for this one to be safe. So, how do you date a guy that's significantly shorter than you? I don't have a problem meeting guys, but as a 6 feet girl, it's hard attracting guys my height or taller. I find myself constantly running into guys that are shorter than me, not a couple of inches, I mean 5'9" and below. Everything is great, but dating a shorter guy is awkward. Unless I plan on spending every day sitting down, the noticeable height difference gets unwanted attention. Hand holding is a bit weird. It's hard to go dancing. I love dancing. And worse of all, you have to deal with your friends. I thought I could handle it, but my first relationship was a significantly shorter guy, failed because of the height difference. Now another guy has come along and I really like him. I just don't want the same kind of ending. After a while, you miss reaching up to hug somebody or being held from behind while you wait to go into a movie. What can be done? Let me clarify a little. One, I agree that height is a stupid reason for people not to be together, which is why I do date guys shorter than me. The relationships just never seem to last. It's not like the guy has a problem with it, it's me. My ex fought his best friend because he was sick of the freaking height jokes. His best friend, I don't want that kind of strain on my relationships. What I was asking for is not a smart ass answer. I was hoping for, I don't know, tricks of the trade perhaps. Help from girls and guys that have dealt with what I'm experiencing can help me figure out how to get through the annoying hurdles like friends and strangers. The answers. Is height really that important? Why does the guy always has to be taller? I don't think he has to be. You have to just stop worrying yourself so much about the height issue. If you're in love, what's the difference? As the saying goes, love conquers all. This society is too predisposed by body image and media crap. Yeah, people are gonna look, people are gonna comment, but no more often or worse than if a white guy walks in with a black girl or vice versa. It's just ignorant people making themselves feel better for their own insecurities. Maybe your own stressing over the height issue is what's destroying your relationships. Perhaps trying to just go with the relationship and not talking about the height difference or seeing it as a hindrance. Enjoy it. You can't help who you fall in love with, 5'5" or 6'5". He is who he is. If he makes you happy, what more do you need? This is really superficial. Get over it. There is more to people than appearance, i.e. height. Who cares? Why do you let yourself feel awkward or let the looks from other people bother you? Don't be so worried about what others think. It doesn't mean anything. Wow, that's horrible. That's your last relationship with a shorty ended because of height difference. How superficial. I guess you can be sure that it was not true love. I know what you mean about the difference of being with a shorter guy compared with a taller guy, but try to embrace the fact that you are tall, and I think relationships will be easier. Easier said than done, I know. I think guys will mostly feel insecure if they think you are. I have dated a lot of guys that have been shorter than me. It was never a problem that I knew of. Just try to carry yourself confidently and don't be ashamed of your height and expect nothing less of him. There are advantages of dating shorter guys. They are usually nicer. Wink. You said your last relationship ended because of it. Well, you shouldn't want to be with a guy who has a problem with your height. because that means she is insecure and most likely that she is the reason why the last one ended. Change how you view it. I once dated a guy that was about 7 to 8 inches shorter than me, and the fact is that I kind of liked it. Instead of him holding me around the waist, I could put my arms around his neck. It made me feel so good inside. You need to stop caring about how guys feel. If you're comfortable, then they will probably be also. Hope I helped. So there goes the end of the Yahoo questions. So let me start getting into some of the other ones here. So this one was taken from the dailymail.co.uk of why do tall women love little men. Model Sophie Dow was lately snapped up with her much shorter boyfriend jazz singer Jamie Cullum, 8 inches taller, blah blah blah. Should we feel sorry for the big friendly girlfriend, BFG? I'm learning acronyms I didn't know about. A woman who will never know what it feels like to walk down the street nestling in the crook of her boyfriend's arm, or who always has to bend her knees if her man goes for an impromptu kiss. So that's a big friendly girlfriend, BFG. Gotta remember that. Not a bit, and I should know. I'm a 5 feet 10 inch tall woman, and I've spent the past 2 decades stepping out with the vertically challenged men, and I love it. It may seem strange, there's no shortage of surveys telling us how the tall athletic male makes a better lover, earns more, and rises up the social ladder faster. But shorter men do have advantages. They tend to be funnier, as since their teenage years they have been trying to distract girls from their height. I remember one shorter boyfriend whose dog was almost taller than him, but he could always laugh me into bed and joke me out of a sulk. Tall men are also more likely to be cads. They know it doesn't matter if they treat women badly because there will always be another queuing up behind. The few times I have gone out with a man my height or taller, he was charming at the beginning. Tall men are more superficially confident, but I soon realized he was in love with only one person, and that was himself. The vertically challenged male represents a more complex idea of what it means to be a man. Having remained single longer, he is likely to be more mature. When we were hunter-gatherers, a man's physical attributes matter. The taller the man, the more likely he was to bring home the bacon. But today, prowess is measured by financial kudos. And when it comes to making money, the short man is more ambitious. Many successful men are short. Rod Stewart, Salman Rushdie, Bernie Eccleston. And short men love tall women. I agree. The SMTW syndrome, short male, taller woman, has long been in vogue. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, Mick Jagger, who dated Sophie Dow, married the legend Jerry Hall, and now retiring Elvin Scott. For short men, tall women have the very thing that they have coveted all their life, height. On the other hand, tall men can be clumsy. They have to crouch to get through doorways and never fit on your sofa. The shorter male has a compact sex appeal. Robert De Niro, James Dean. Yet for the less famous, there is a more basic reason why being the short man is so satisfying. They're simply more grateful. I'll go into the comments in the next section, so I'll see you guys next time.